Hi, today I'm going to talk to you about technology advancements in education. Issues with advancements always require updates. Not everyone is good with technology, more time consuming, and lots of money. These are just a few of the issues that come along with updating your technology. How is technology bad in schools? Well, technology can be costly. The question of effectiveness is there. Integrating already made lesson plans, support staff for effective use and evaluation, support of system upgrades, and potential conflicts with existing apps and browsers. These are just some of the things to take into consideration when it comes to adding in new technology into their classrooms. Costly. So some of the small schools, they really struggle to get the funding for the computers. So if they can afford the computers, but they can't afford the software or all the requirements that come to having a computer, especially in a school setting, the computers then just become useless. If you can't have the internet that goes with them or the technical support that you need, just makes them obsolete. Upgrades in the internet. This can become costly because you need to buy new routers and you need to make sure that you have enough spaces for all these computers to be. You need to make sure like all the holes are there. Um, in this case, it's really going to take a lot for them to get them started, especially if it's one of the smaller schools that don't have computers as they are. When you're talking about upgrading your computers and stuff, you need the technicians to do it properly. So, especially like I said, with the small schools, it's going to be a little bit harder. They have to hire in the technicians and stuff to get these computers up and running and to continue having them running. There's also the question of the electricity. You need more power to charge the equipment. All right, moving on. Effectiveness and integration. Will adding the new technology benefit the students? Some students learn better if they have the book in front of them or if they have the hands-on learning. Other students, they like that screen. They get that screen time, they understand, they can comprehend what's going on. But it's just a matter of how does that student body work? And will it help the school increase their overall grade? So those big tests at the end of the year that grades the students, but initially grades the teachers, is having that technology really going to help the students to do better in school, or is it going to help them do worse? That's something that the schools have to take into consideration. Teachers have to incorporate technology into their already planned lessons. So at the beginning of the year, most teachers already have their lesson plans ready to go. So if the school system was to come in, hey, we're going to add in new technology and stuff, well, then the teachers have to figure out how in the world are they going to incorporate that technology into their lesson plans that were not prepared for that. So they're going to ask themselves, is this worth the hassle? Is it really going to be worth it in the end? Adding faculty. IT professionals will be a must because when you have technology, especially computers, there's always issues. Always issues. And it's sometimes it's just a bug, sometimes it's a virus, but you're still going to want your IT professionals around just to make sure that everything runs smoothly all the time. Adding upgrades will require maintenance. So when your systems say, "Oh, you need to upgrade your systems and that kind of thing," that's okay, but sometimes it's a little bit harder to do for somebody that's not technically challenged, I suppose you could say. And then the IT professionals could also be the training staff. And what the training staff would do is basically teach those, especially the older ones, who aren't very familiar with the technology and stuff. So that again can be a little costly. So overall complications, upgrades always cause problems. Not matching other software upgrades and browsers don't run properly if inadequate software is available. So a lot of times if, say, you're running 2015 software and the update gives you the 2018, but the two just can't match up, then you have to figure out, okay, what do I need to do to get it to run properly. And this can always be an issue, especially in the school setting. It can be very frustrating for those teachers who have incorporated the technology to have to figure out, okay, now what do I need to do to put this back to the way it was before. In conclusion, we're going to reread what we already went over. Always require updates. Not everyone is good with technology. It's more time consuming and lots of money. Have a good day.